Good morning, my friends. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody's doing well. This week, we are learning all about bumblebees. So, bumblebees are very, very important to our world. They help everything grow and they help the world be beautiful. But first, I want to talk about how we say bumblebee in Spanish and in sign language. So the way that we say bumblebee in Spanish is, you ready? Abejorro. Can you try to say that? Abejorro. That's how we say bumblebee in Spanish. And let's see what a bumblebee looks like. We have a bumblebee on our card for May. You remember? When we do our calendar, the month of May has a bumblebee on it. So this is what a bumblebee looks like. He is yellow and black. He has lots of little legs. He has a head. He has some antennas, and he has wings. And you see how he's going for the flower? That's very important. That's what they do. So bumblebee, abejorro. Next, we're going to learn how to say bumblebee in sign language, and this one is kind of fun. So you're going to pinch your fingers together like this, and you're going to put it by your mouth, and then you're going to swat it away. So it's almost like you have a bumblebee, and it's right here, and then you go swat it away. That's how we say bumblebee, like this. Bumblebee. Bumblebee. All right, so we have how to say bumblebee in Spanish. We have how to say bumblebee in sign language. Now I want us to look at what our bumblebee looks like. So what colors are on my bumblebee? What colors do you see? I see yellow and black. Yellow and black. So let's practice how to say yellow and black in Spanish and sign language. Are you ready? Yellow is, how do we say yellow in Spanish? Do you remember? Yellow in Spanish is amarillo. Amarillo, that means yellow. Yellow like our bumblebee. Yellow. And the way that we say black in Spanish is negro. Can you say negro? Black. So our bumblebee has black stripes and a black head and some black legs. Negro, black. Now in sign language, who remembers how to say yellow? Yellow is a fun sign to do. You take your thumb and your pinky and you put your hand in front of your shoulder and we just wiggle our hand back and forth, yellow. So our bumblebee has yellow stripes. And our bumblebee has black stripes. Do you remember how to say black in sign language? Black in sign language is when we take one finger and we swipe it across our head like this. Black. So our bumblebee is yellow and black. Can you try that? Our bumblebee is yellow and black. Great job. Our abejorro, that's bumblebee in Spanish, is amarillo, yellow, and negro, black. Right? So let's take another look at our bumblebee. Our bumblebee has wings because it flies around, right? Have you ever seen a bumblebee flying? Well, do you know what they're doing when they're flying around? They're looking for flowers, just like this one. Flowers and trees and plants, because what bumblebees do is they help our flowers grow. They use these two special tools that are called pollen. Can you say pollen? And nectar. Can you say nectar? They use these two special tools. That's plant food. And the bees is what brings it around to all the flowers. It gives them their food of pollen and nectar. So without the bees, our flowers wouldn't grow, our trees wouldn't grow, our plants wouldn't grow. Our world wouldn't be so beautiful. Bees are so, so important because they give all of the plants pollen and nectar so that they can grow big and tall and beautiful. So that's what bees do, and they're very, very important. Tomorrow we're going to have some more fun activities to do about bees, but today we learned already lots. So I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about bees. After this, I want you to go listen to the story that I sent home to Mommy and Daddy. There's a video for you to listen to a story about a bumblebee, and it's an awesome story. So I hope you enjoy it, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, my friends.